Hey guys, Mystic Frost here, and here we have another video of Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. So we are still using the same deck as last time. If you watched all of the last video, you will see it did not go well. We won one game due to connection failure. We got our butts kicked against two sets of heroes, and this game, it was ours to win. I misclicked, I fucked up. Yeah, the one set position monster, which was I was going to pop and then go direct for game, and I fucked up and misclicked. But that was the old video. For me, it's only been 5 minutes, so I'm trying not to let that affect, because obviously as soon as you get tilted, you start misplaying massively. So no tilt. We're going to do some PvP games. I'm going to aim for this one to be about 20 to 30 minutes long, depending on how we go. Just because, as I said in the last video, I don't know what you guys would prefer. If you would prefer 20 to 30 minute isolated videos like just PvP, just character grinding, just event grinding videos, or if you would prefer an hour-long thing where we've got some PvP, some event, some actual gameplay, if that makes sense. So again, hopefully you left your comments in that video. If not, leave them in this one, and we will see what we can do. Also, I did also say, let me know what sort of ooh, I like that. I did also say, let me know what decks you'd want to see me play, and I'll do my best. If I've got the cards, we will go for it and see what we can make. But having Silent Mining and Dot Scapelet is very nice, because then we get the search, we get the ad, and then Dot Scapelet special summons, giving us that beautiful, beautiful +1 advantage. For whatever reason, everything is running a little bit slower now. Last episode, everything went fine, whereas here, as you've seen, I've already got the flashing of the, oh no, your Wi-Fi is slow, when it really shouldn't be. Especially at the fucking costs we get charged for Wi-Fi and things now. Shouldn't be slow, shouldn't have any issues, it should run fucking perfectly every pissing time. But hey ho. Okay, so here I'm going to grab microcoder. We are now going to go, I'm tempted just to go into decode token now. But at the same point, I'm tempted to use the Sonic cost wipe just to pop his back row to get that gone, in case that's something that can fuck us up. Because I can give up, say, for example, Dot Scapelet, get rid of his back row, special summon backup secretary. It's a case of, do I want decode token and a link 2, or do I want the back row gone? I'm going to get rid of the back row. This might be a misplay. This might be a horrible misplay, but we will see. Right. Definitely. So, compulse. He's compulsing his own monster. Why? Who knows? Now this does give us a unique opportunity here, because I could go, just because if I go decode and I attack, I'm going to trigger his Destiny Draw. Encode Talk is still going to trigger Destiny Draw. That will trigger, that won't. So I could go into that and into Security Dragon, but I've got nothing to bounce. Target one monster. But then I could go into both of these. Here would be 18. Attack for 18. He would be immune. Oh, decisions, because I don't want to trigger Destiny Draw, but then I don't want to give up the opportunity to attack directly. Okay. This could be a mistake. But like I say, I want to get some damage on the board, and I don't want to trigger Destiny Draw. Let's grab a Sonic Crosswipe. Sonic Conflict is not in this game yet, and that'd be pretty fucking broken if it was. I'm going to target Lady Debug, just because if I targeted him, he will be too powerful afterwards. Because, for example, you know, if I did it, he'd be 2-3. He's 2-7. Do I actually have game here, maybe, depending on what's in his hand? Because 18 might trigger Destiny Draw, but then that would... Okay. Watch him have the Necros card, which you can discard just to end the battle phase. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so I didn't get any damage off, but you can just summon Mandrew back. I don't have a card to hand. I'm guessing he's going to have some ritual plays coming up here. Oh dear. No, I mean, like, you can tell the deck struggles when this is an option of a first turn board. And that's not being disrespectful or anything, it's just there's just no power. And like I said, I had the option to go into one of my Link 3s, but I'd literally have Link 3 and Addition. So I'd be no... In reality, I'd be no better off. Can you banish this card for anything? Nope, that's what you summon. Okay. And then what do you do? I'm gonna have one warrior Necros. Lovely. What's he adding? Was probably one that you discard to make him immune to spawn trap sank. So discard this card to add one Necros monster from your deck to your hand. You can target 2 face-up monsters on the field that was special summoned. Okay, what's this fucker doing when he's on the field then? When an opponent monster declares attack, you can banish the card. During the main phase, you contribute up to 2 monsters from your hand and the side of your field, and if you do, draw the same number of cards. Okay. Bit of deck thinning. Why not? Deck thinning is deck winning. So, he's given up his Mandry and a random card from his hand. And then he's activating Leon to add a Necros monster. So he's digging for something, isn't he? Oh, what's he digging for, I wonder? Oh, he's got another little 3-star dude who acts as the full ritual cost. So I'm guessing he's got a ritual spell and monster in his hand. No, go in the battle phase. Okay. What's he targeting? He's going for Addition. Okay, so we want to activate this. That gives us the opportunity to. Like I said, we're lagging. I have no idea why the hell we're lagging. We shouldn't be lagging. We give up Addition. Pop his monster. Of course, there it is, Trishilla. During either player's turn, when a card or effect targets, discard this card, negate the activation. Okay, wonderful. So he's going to attack into that, which is good, because it can't be destroyed because he's still linked to something. The arrow is still pointing to his monster. So I may lose 1100, but I do not lose my monster. Backup Secretary. I've got no graveyard effects. Okay. I can bounce it back to his hand, but then Why would I do that? Because if I bounce it back to his hand, he just can discard it to stop my battle phase, right? So bouncing it doesn't make sense. Okay, so I think I've got a game plan. So I'm going to special summon Backup Secretary. Hopefully he doesn't have another one of these, because if he does, then alright, we're a bit fucked. If he has another 8-star dude, this is not going to work. I'm going to give up Backup Secretary and Code Talker. Use Code Talker as 2 materials. We're going to go into Encode Talker. Because Encode Talker's effect is when the monster it points to battles, you can stop it from being destroyed and taking damage, and then you can choose a monster on your side of the field to gain the monster it attacks original attack. So I'm going to swing the Lady Debug, use Encode Talker to stop it from being destroyed, give Encode Talker Lady Debug's attack, give him this thing's attack, and then run over his monster. Now this is going to trigger Destiny Draw, so the thing that we was trying to avoid to begin with, we now have to trigger to get over his fucking monster anyway. So, fuck. Got over the monster. He didn't activate Destiny Draw. Why did he not activate Destiny Draw? What's this do? You can use this effect once per turn. If you control no monsters, banish this card and one Necros monster from the graveyard and add a Necros spell. Okay. So now here comes the ritual spell. This allows you to ritual summon from the graveyard. So really, you're getting Brion back. What do? You target 2 face-up monsters on the field that are special summon from the extra deck and shuffle them into the deck. Oh. So my Encode Talker is going back to the deck. That's essentially what you're telling me, right? Yep. Bye. Okay. And he's going to move to battle phase, swing over Lady Debug for 600. Oh. And annoyingly, I've got no follow-up plays now, apart from the thing that allows me to discard 2, banish 2 to special summon, because I don't run any link 1s, because there's only one link 1 in the game at the moment, and it is shit. So, there's just no follow-up. You know, like you can make your basic board at the beginning, and then that's it. There's no follow-up. Like, it is so resource heavy deck to link climb, because it uses your monsters, like you summon, you special summon, you discard, and all the rest of it. You get all your pieces on the field. He's got game on field. Obviously he doesn't know that. He can just swing with his Sentry. He doesn't bloody know that it's only got 1,000 defense. But you know what I mean? Like this, when you out resources and they manage to outpower or get over your monsters, and all you're left with is top decking, and at best the top deck can get you to is a link 2 with the link 2 that's currently in the game. It's just not going to cut it. Like I say, I wanted to try and make Code Talkers work. I really do. I just don't think they're going to work though. I can't see, with the cards that's currently in game, how this can be good. We have 0 follow-up apart from him. So the question comes, do we up him to 2? Are we willing to try to potentially brick by having 2 of these in our opening hand and not being able to do fuck all with them, just to potentially open up a follow-up play in that sort of situation? Because Silent Mining and Lady Debug searches for everything else in the deck apart from him, but he's just there as a extender. He doesn't need to be searched for. He's in there for a boss, and none of these search for him. Not a single one. I could take out Last-Mech Induction. I do feel it is a good card, but Unsilent Crosswipes are just not. They're helpful, but they're not being as helpful because we're giving up bodies on the board to activate them. Oh. So I'll show you what I've got, and then you guys can tell me what you think. Obviously this isn't everything I've got other cards as well, but in my favourites I've just got a few tech cards saved here. Now this is played in Salamangreat because the idea is that you steal your opponent's monster and you use their monster to link climb. So you know, in this case, summon Lady Debug, special summon this, have something else, you do that, you econ take their monster, link it off, so then you've got bodies on the board, they don't. And then also, of course, you've got the defensive player switch their monster to defense mode if their monster's outpowering you. So that could be interesting. That could be something. I've got 2 Book of Moons. I honestly thought I'd come across a lot more links. Maybe the Salamangreats are already up in Legend rather than chilling in Platinum. So that's why I ain't playing it, because you know, you can't flip link monsters down. I've got 2 Cosmic Cyclones. Only have 1 Fiendish Chain. Got 3 Calm Cut. I've got a Void Trap Hole. Your opponent special summons a monster with 2,000 more attack. Negate the effects of one of those monsters with 2,000 or more attack, and if you do, destroy it. Got obviously a Dark Ruler no more, but in Duel Links that is just not a good card. So we've got some shit. I think Econ could be a way forward. So I'm going to drop them, put in my 2 Econs, and put in a second D-grade Buster. Is this going to help? Is it going to be any better? Who fucking knows? Let's find out. So we are 20 minutes in, so we would play 2 games with this build and then wrap this episode up. And then I'm going to do a event farming episode for 20 to 30 minutes as well. So this video you're watching now will be out on Wednesday. The event farming will be out on Thursday, and then we will sit either later today or tomorrow. I'll sit tomorrow to film Fridays to see what decks you guys want to see. So then I will use Friday to do viewer submission decks. So any deck you want me to try, we will give that a go. Or alternatively, like I said, if you want me to try Salamangreats we will try Salamangrates and try and learn that together. Now this was a stupid search. I wasn't thinking my normal search is backup secretary, but that was ridiculous. I should have gone for microcoder, because microcoder is still going to get me in the exact same play as what backup secretary will. However, backup microcoder will then obviously give me the search for what am I trying to say? You know what I'm trying to say. It would give me the search for the sign-up mining, because obviously we still run 2 sign-up mining, so microcoder would still give us the search from them. We would still ended up with the same board of decode talker, just we would have sign-up mining as a extender, because recoded alive is actually a skill, but I like the trap. So you target one link 3 monster you control in your graveyard. So I can let him destroy it, send it to the grave. I can then banish it from the grave or from the field, and special summon 1 code talker monster from the extra deck. So that's any code talker monster done. And then if I control no monsters in the extra zones, I can special summon. I can banish the trap card from the grave, and then special summon back the level 3 one I give up. So it's definitely a win more card in my opinion, because you go from having 1 monster to potentially 2, as well as dodging an effect, dodging an attack, or even having the body on the field to be an attack target. So here he's going for Magician's Rod. This was the only thing about taking out the Signet Conflicts. Signet Conflicts? The quick play spell, I can't remember what it's called. I think it's Silent Conflict. Is Eternal Soul. Eternal Soul is Dark Magician's biggest strength and biggest weakness. This is biggest strength because it allows you to special summon Dark Magicians literally every turn, on your turn, on your opponent's turn. With Dark Magic Circle, you get that banish, you get the pop, you get this, you get that, you get literally anything and everything you fucking want. However, if Eternal Soul gets destroyed, they lose all of their they lose all of their monsters, which is fantastic. So by popping 1 back row card, their field goes bye-bye. But now I no longer have any cards to pop back row. So and it just so happens that the first deck we come across where we take out the 1 card we had to pop back row is the card that we need the back row fucking removal for. So fan-fucking-tastic. This time I'm not going to make the same mistake. I'm going to grab microcoder. I am going... I could always go for another Link 3 play here, you see, so I could go straight into Parco Talker, to be fair, but there's no point. I think I'm going to Special Summon Edition anyway, power up Decode Talker. Decode now has the pop effect anyway. But me being me, I just summoned into the zone that the Link monster was pointing to, just to give him his effect without thinking of the follow-up. Because now whichever monster I go into, I have to use Lady Debug as part of that material. Otherwise, I can't summon because there's no Link monster pointing anywhere else. So I'm going to go... And obviously microcoder can't attack this turn. I could go into elf phase. Oh no, if I do that I have to give up both of them. I have to use microcoder, so I have to go into a Talker monster. I'm going to Power Code Talker. Parco Talker, you have to use 3 bodies either way. It's not like a Link 3 where it requires just 2 effect monsters. As long as you use a Link 2, it requires 3 monsters on the field regardless. So we will go into the Parko Toka, activate microcode skill to add to our hand. See, look, I'm lagging. There's no reason for this lag. No, I don't want to activate my trap card. Parko Toka as well can negate the effects of one monster, but he doesn't have any real active scary effects, so I'm not that fussed. I'm just going to swing with Deco Toka here. Maybe I should, yeah, here we go. So here's Magician Navigation. He's going to summon whatever, Dark Magician, I'm assuming 2 Dark Magicians. Circle's going to activate to try and banish. However, when it does, I'm going to activate that to give up Parko Toka. Yeah, give up Parko Toka and negate Circle and destroy it. This time I'm going to change my attack target to a Dark Magician though. Now, you might think, well, that's stupid, why are you attacking the one it points to? Because the reality of the matter is, it don't matter, because I'm going to activate my trap card now. I'm going to banish him. And let's grab Enko Toka. That Enko Toka will attack, taking out Rod. And that is the end of my turn. Now, I've more than likely misplayed there, because my Enko Toka is not pointing to anything, but Thousand Knives. What's going on? Why is there a delay? Do you have another card you can play? Because the hourglass is moving, so that means the computer's thinking. Oh, does he have to target? Okay, so we will give up that to negate. I'm fully aware that weakens me down weaker than Dark Magician. However, when I have no monster in the extra zone, I can banish the trap to special summon back the monster that I banished. So, Dark Magic Curtain, he's going to give up half his life points to bring back Dark Magician. Hopefully he doesn't link. If he links into the level 7, which can special summon a normal spellcaster type monster, that could cause some issues, because then that can banish. No, he's going straight to battle. That's cool. We're going to take all of this damage. We're going to take all 2700. I'm not going to activate the trap here. I want to take the damage, just because I don't want him to run over the monster. So now it's the end phase. I'm going to activate the trap. So that banishes the trap. It brings me back Parko Toka. Slap down in the middle with his zones pointing either way, and then I contribute one monster, and this card attack becomes double. So I'm going to activate the Silent Miner, giving up Doc Scapula, and then Doc Scapula Scaper will special summon itself back. Oh no, he's activated Magician Navigation to negate the Silent Mining. That's fine. Dot Scapper will still special summon itself back. So either way, I still have a monster to give up to double my monster's attack, which will put him at 4600. More powerful than Dark Magician. with more than enough attack points to finish off his life points as well. It's during battle. I just negated Dot Scapula's effect. So, okay. So let's go for the horrid tablet one. I don't like the tablet picture. You gotta love the OG. So there we go. We tribute the monster, double the attack, and that is game. So there, that's showing a little bit of what I hope this deck to be able to do. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem to be able to do that consistently, and that's what we're missing. We're missing consistency. But we got a legitimate win. It wasn't through, failed connection or anything along those lines. We actually got a legitimate win with this deck. So I am going to call it there. As I'm going to pre-record one more thing now of the event, just so then if any of you enjoy the more casual gameplay that I do, then great, we can look at the event stuff and leave it at that. So I hope you all enjoy. Like I said, like, comment, subscribe, share with a friend, do all that good stuff. Also, just before I go, we still have our dream tickets. We have our SR and UR dream ticket. I have no idea what to do with them. I've got every Mathmech card I need. I've got every Altergeist card that I need. So I have 2 DD Crows, I have 2 Cosmics, I have 3 MSTs, I have 2 Book of Moons. So I don't really know what to use these dream tickets on. So drop that in the comments, what you think I should use the dream tickets on, and we can have a discussion and see if we use it. But like I said, like, comment, subscribe, and share with a friend, and I will see you in the next one. Hope you have a great day.